Hey guys, Insomnia here with some more AFK Arena. So today we're over on the test server. So we're finally live on the brand new computer. A lot of stuff going on with the test server if you've seen some of the updates. The Heroes of Esperia event has just started, which is very, very cool. I remember from last time, but patch notes 1.34 are up. I did a short little video about this. Mezoth I haven't gotten to see yet, so I'll actually see him first time that I'm able to, and I believe the new Voyage of Wonder is up. I'm not sure if the new Arden boss is up, but we can take a look at what's going on with some of the changes. First thing, do you want to go for new Voyage? Yeah, I want to check it out. I haven't even looked at it, as you can see. So this one is the Trembling Highlands. So let's take a look at this one. One chest, one crystal chest again. Oh, and that's it. All right, so 10 faction scrolls, so that's okay. How does it sound? I'm not sure the sound settings from the old computer to the new computer. Let me know how it sounds, Javid. And then 17 chests here, which 24-hour hero experience. We got some scrolls there, so nothing too much going on, but I do love the hero EXP there. Actually, with this account, I want to go over and do some summons and everything first. Just because I've been banking diamonds, I haven't been doing really much on this account for the last couple days. Sounds good? Okay. It was good. My daughter is 6 today, crazy enough, but finally have a 6-year-old. So we went up to Great Wolf Lodge. It was pretty cool. So let me do some summons here. We'll use some diamond summons. See which an elite right off the bat are very... Any tips on chapter 18? Unlocked case house there. What team comp are you running in 18? Because depending on the team comp makes a very, very big difference. Yeah, I'm hoping I can pull somebody here, or at least something, because like I said, we've been sitting on quite a few diamonds here, and a double elite there. Very nice. Copy of Pharrell. We can always use him, as well as another copy of Rowan. That's cool. Not sure if we can do anything with Rowan yet, but we've been using him in this team lineup. And we're going to stick with our light bearers here. Light bearers are the easiest faction. Well, happy birthday. Lucius, Falks, Belinda, Namora, Shamira. Pretty good combination. I mean, you have 2 CCs in there. Yeah, I love Pharrell. Pharrell is awesome. And look, Rigsby, of course. Or Rigby. Which nobody actually wants. Where are you stuck in chapter 18? And nothing much there either. I'm not sure what we got in the store. Always buy the hero essence. If you checked out the one of my videos about what to buy in the store, definitely focusing on certain things in here make it worthwhile. And just the way that you can buy certain items in here. So let's go hit up the temple. And we do have an opportunity to get Rowan up there. Let's see who else we got. So we have double copies of Muriel. I'm not sure. See, on this one, we don't even have Rowan up yet. So we'll go ahead and get Rowan up with some of these. Yeah, Namora is hard because her alt has to go off before it's really, really effective. So a lot of times what I find is when I dropped out Namora, the biggest reason for dropping out Namora was most of my heroes would die before she ever alted. So where in the clutch you can have Rowan that will actually that'll actually keep everyone alive, because where did Rigby come from? That was kind of weird. Don't do that much. No, the gear doesn't make a difference when you get to a certain level. Yeah, swapping out Namora. Who do you have to swap out that you could? What's going on, Lewis? Who could you swap out with Namora? Like I was saying, with Namora, if you look at her skills themselves, her skill set, 3 of the 4 is heals, of course, and then she has the 1 CC. So the CC is nice, but most of the time with the heal abilities, it takes time to scale them up. The problem I always had with Namora is all of my heroes were dying long before I ever had a chance for anything to get scaled up. So 1 or 2 heroes would be dead by the time that her ult was up. Let's go ahead and look at the new boss really quick, which here he has the Dark Arden. Very, very cool. So Chaotic Entanglement uses the ability twice. Entangles his enemies based on their battlefield location. Very cool. Another shield. Arden can last for 1.5 seconds when Arden is unaffected by an enemy control ability. He utilizes a passive shield to reduce the damage he receives. When used passively, a singular lightning bolt is cast upon a random enemy. When used actively, 5 bolts. Let's check them out. Yeah, and staying with the bonuses as well are very, very strong. So let's see here. We'll put in, I guess, just our regular team comp here, which we'll pop her in. Yeah, try Rowan. So if you've seen some of my older videos, I don't know how long, not Alfredo, you've seen. When I was in chapter 18, when I got Rowan, I ran Rowan at, I believe, Elite or Elite Plus, all the way through chapter 18 through 19 through 20 through 21 till I finally got him up a little higher. But yeah, he carried me for quite a few chapters. I used him for. This is the first time actually seeing the new boss. So of course he has the root ability. It looks like he's got the lightning bolt ability. Yeah, even at epic, he is very, very powerful. And the thing is, not only does he have his little stun that he does with his ultimate, he's an energy battery, and his heals, but coupled with all that is if he's taking burst damage, he actually offsets it with energy. So that can increase his survivability quite a bit too. Which here we're rank 31 legend. Let's see if we can actually get anybody up here. I didn't even look. Which she would be ideal, which we can. So we'll go ahead and get her ultimate skill up, which will do a lot more damage. And on this, I've been focusing on her as well. Just to get her skills up a little bit. And then we are focusing on his spear. Spear of Decay. Baden's a hero I really like, especially with his ads. He's a boss. Yeah, try him out a couple times. You'd be surprised with how well he performs, even though he's at straight up field general. Yeah, he's such a cool hero. And most of the time when you keep him up, and even like watch here, so right there we'll take her out. We'll drop Rowan in. Let's see how well he does for the damage-wise. So we know here the 2 people who are going to cause all the damage, which are Belinda and Baden. So the big thing with Baden is running him with Lucius, as you can see here, shields all of his ads. So it makes a very, very big difference. Stuck on 2060 with 240. Shamira, Lucius, Belinda. There you need more CC. If you're running in most of the time with team comps, you want a tank, possibly an off tank, depending on the formation that you're sitting on. Support and CC. That's why so many people are running usually 3 support classes like I have here. When you're running multiple support classes, they help support each other. You have one primary DPS, which is the hero Belinda, who usually kills the enemies. But if you're running Shamira and Belinda together, you're not going to have enough support. You guys you're going to start losing to the CC. So even there, let's see how well they did compared to last event here. So Run Into More did a little more damage because I think we kept them up a little bit higher. Assassins that teleport to your back line. Honestly, the best way by far is Nara. Yep. Nara is an actual monster. If you've seen any of the videos where I'm fighting Sylvana, he will stay on Sylvana. He is she is the actual bane for Sylvana as well as Tassie. So Tassie will teleport away and Nara will actually pull her back. Same with Sylvana. If Sylvana goes in the back line, just like my Graveborn team, he'll impale Sylvana and bring her right back to him. If she teleports away again, she actually does the exact same thing. She'll go ahead and impale Sylvana again, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, Solus, I've heard, I mean, people in my guild have gotten her up to Ascended Plus. They said they would definitely put her in the SS Plus tier. Finding a team that she really works on is kind of what they've been working on. PvP, she's very, very strong. I would like to see her up, but unfortunately I don't have the means to get her up like they do. Yeah. Yeah, when it came, the day that she came out, they spent, I believe it was 400,000, like 400,000 diamonds to get her to 5-star. So the SI-30 with 5-star when she came out. Lucius, Belinda, Rowan, Rose, and Nara. Yeah, usually a comp like that, though, I try it a couple times with Rose. A lot of times I take Rose out of the comp just because you want the long-term survivability where she's kind of burst. A lot of teams you won't burst it down. I'd swap Belinda with Shamira. They're kind of even either or. What I use to counter Athalia is actually Falks. Falks or Pharrell, because they both have very high damage. It takes a couple times to get some RNG to where they'll dodge the initial burst. But usually when they dodge the initial burst, she'll kick them back, and then she goes on your tank, which in my case is usually Lucius. That's how I even beat 2660 with her is with Falks. Falks actually dodged her quite a bit. So anyone who's heavily reliant on dodge, you can do the same way. You need Arden. Yeah, Arden's pretty good. I've always liked Arden. He's fighting him now, but he's pretty tough right now. I'm sure there's a lot more technique to this, or actually having the right heroes, but on the test server, yeah, like I said, I did Falks. Even in 26, I did Falks, because you just got to get lucky with a dodge and make sure that he does his confine ability to take somebody out of the battle. As long as he can survive Athalia's initial burst, you can usually win the battle. It's not too crazy. If you get lucky, it took me a couple times with Lucius to get his shield off, but Lucius's ult will actually go off pretty quick, especially if he has a tank and Athalia on him as fast as she attacks. He gains a lot of energy, and he doesn't take that much damage because he has a lot of physical mitigation. Yeah. And Falks is one of the heroes where just most places you can use him. I mean, I use him in so many different places. Which here, I don't think we're going to do any of the campaign today. We'll see if we got time. One thing I do want to look at is Mezoth. I'm not sure if you've checked out Mezoth. Better to put Rowan in front. Yeah, I like Rowan in front. I use Rowan in front quite a bit. He's my off tank. Holy cow. Mezoth's health is higher than 50%. He becomes immune to crowd control. Okay, so that'll be the beginning. Using his ability, devours an enemy target, keeping them imprisoned with the abandonment until his energy is completely exhausted while the enemy is imprisoned. Wow, so he has a CC aspect to his ult. Very, very cool. Unprisoned enemies lose health equal to 80% of his attack rating and then 90%. I don't know, have you guys checked out Mezoth yet? Not Arden in front of Athelia. Yeah, no, you got to protect Arden. Yeah, that's right, Man Bear. That's a lot of times what I use Rowan for, either dodging with Pharrell or dodging with Falks or Rowan. Yeah, I use him as fodder sometimes too because he can usually survive the initial burst, especially if he gets off his ult and he stuns her. Makes a big difference. Let's check out Demonic Hunger. Gains a shield to mitigate damage equal to 10% of his own health. Hacks an enemy that are standing in, causing them haste to be reduced. So he has a haste debuff. That's pretty cool. I didn't know he was going to be a tank. I thought he might be straight up damage, but no, they coined him as a tank. Mezoth with Rowan. Mezoth attempts to knock down an enemy. Mezoth knocks down an enemy. He proceeds to strike them multiple times, dealing 70% damage with a strike. He'll recover a portion of health, so he has a health regeneration too. If the enemy is slain by the ability, Mezoth recovers a portion of his health equal to 30% of the enemy's max health. Wow, so he's really just kind of a devourer. Then I like how they've redid this, like the ultimate skill you can tell, and then the passive skills. Beginning of battle, health value is increased by 80%. Slowly diminish over 50 seconds, starting from the beginning of battle. The diminished health will not affect the current percentage. Wow, he looks pretty tough. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, I think with him, especially with Rowan and the twins, I think it'll be crazy. Hero start gains 200 energy points at the start of battle. Very cool. 25% of the damage received is taken imprisoned. Hero gains 500 energy at the start of battle. Nice. Up to 2% of the damage return is taken between the enemy and imprisoned. Wow. That's pretty crazy. Let's test him out. I want to see him. I want to see him eat somebody. And there he goes. He just ate somebody. That's it. He just stays in the stomach and hangs out. Elaborate source sounds hard to summon. Wukong, a lot of people, not many people use short of PvP. They said with his haste buff, that's kind of the biggest thing for PvP. As far as the campaign or anything else, there's nothing else that I know that he's used for. And that is awesome. He's just eating people. That's it. So his energy's staying up. When's he pulling the people back out of his stomach? Oh, he's such a cool hero. Even though I'll probably never have him. But that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool ability. And again, he is a tanking class. So he is going to have the survivability. So, very cool. Very cool hero to see. So let's check out the event, the Heroes of Espria. If you guys remember this one, this is the one. The rewards are not that great, so we'll go ahead and join here. Place me in the bronze, which I can collect all the loot up from the beginning. So 700k, 600 hero essence. This one is just about PvP pushing. I don't think there's any really good rewards that I remember out of here. Just stones. Up until you get higher when you get these actually league points. They die in his stomach. Oh, from his signature item. That's very cool. And then heroic rewards are just the brawler frames. So, unfortunately here, short of, like I said, getting hero essence, which is always good, some gold, which is really good. Not really much going on with the event. It's good to have an event to give you something to do, but doing this across multiple accounts is just kind of crazy at this point. But let's check out the the Voyage of Wonders. This is what I want to take a look at. So the Trembling Highlands. So we got all of our heroes up. We got our 10 faction scrolls there, which is our reward. We have 10 more in here, regular scrolls. So that'd be a pretty cool event. So let's take a look. Oh, Scrag and Verk. Gloomy Dark, do you think these woods are haunted? Is that just a little bird? What are you scared about? You know, the scarier the places, the more gold there is. All right, so let's take a look at what we can see here. And now you can actually find where you're at instead of scrolling around the whole entire map. All right, so we got a cannon there, which we're going to have to move that cannon down. Not sure what the difference in the terrain is. I'm going to have to check that out. Let's go ahead and get into the fights. And this is my standard team comp. This is the team comp that I've been running for a while. And using Baden to actually support Scrag. Then, of course, the Belinda Lucius combo in the back. Oh, I didn't even see Athalia over there. But Belinda should be able to make quick work of her. So what do you guys got going on tonight? Short of watching me live stream AFK Arena. Let's see. So we do get relics from them, which is very, very cool. Defense. We'll go critical strike on this one. And Belinda down there just does a ton of damage. That's why she's just an absolute monster to deal with. And we'll turn this off auto so you can play for a little bit. Let's see. I'm not sure if we've seen if you guys have seen any of the walkthroughs for this. I haven't looked at anything since I haven't been here. So let's see. Several magical cannons. One of them seemed to be perched. Little problem, huh? See the cannon, while the platform is in raised state, must be lowered to the ground before we can fire it. So that means, in other words, the cannon isn't fired till it's lowered. Got any ideas? We stuck here, able to get our paws on gold. I'm not sure if this is going to break underneath our foot. Nope. All right, so it looks like we'll lower this one down. 7 a.m. What do you got going on at 7 a.m.? All right, so let's shoot this one. We should ignite that cannon. I'm not sure where that door goes yet, so I'm thinking probably here is where that door goes. Have fun at work. I am actually off until Monday. So let's see. Yep, so we lit that cannon. So we got another door there we're probably going to have to shoot through. We have a barrel to destroy there. I'm thinking we're going to have to move this one down. Then we'll clean out some of these camps. First thing I usually always do is clean out all of these camps just to pull the relics out of them. And most of them are pretty easy. We'll try to save her ult. We should be able to get through. I think this might be a voyage that is going to be pretty easy. I'm not sure. I know a lot of them you can't mess up too much with them. But it looks like here we're going to have to lower this and shoot. Yeah, we're going to have to shoot this from somewhere. But, so shoot this barrel. Where does this go? It doesn't look like anywhere. So let's try it here. Fox is an MVP for the Arden boss. All right, so that hit the wall there. So let's see what we got over here. Yeah, Falks is one of the heroes that I've used for pretty much the entire game. Even on my current team, I've ran Falks for just about everything as well. which once they reworked his signature item and actually made it viable, where it buffs the defense. It actually made it do something. That's what I'm waiting for them to do. Maybe someday with Rain, that they'll actually do something to buff her, to help her out. The green to the other side after. Yeah, let me see on that. So this one shoots over here. Let me see. So this green one probably got to go down. Can you shoot them while they're up? Green one from the other side after. Or am I just not seeing it to take out the barrel? Because that one goes that way. I feel like I'm going to have to hit the green lever. Oh, and go through. Can't shoot them while they're up? Oh, no way. All right, we'll play around with this one for a couple minutes. And see which way. So this one, kill this green one. Oh, that's it? That's the chest? No way. It's got a light rune there. Holy cow. This might take a little more to figure out than I thought just running through it. My main team has been Brutus, Chimera, Rowan, Roseline, and Tassie, all that ascended. Yeah, Brutus and Chimera are two heroes that have a tendency to take the purple out of the way, and your last bullet should go to the other side. Take the purple out of the way. This purple? I don't think I'm seeing it here. But Brutus and the so if that one goes up, got a song stuck in my head from going to Great Wolf Lodge. Go this way? Nope. I got nothing. So if we take the purple out of the way, the second green, you should get that up. Take out this barrel? I don't know which way I'm going with this. If I shoot it in the door here, it goes to the top. If I shoot it the other way, I think it might be too late for this. Is what I'm thinking, because that's going to go there, so we can't go there. Green's there. Now shoot. There you go. Look at that, Javid. Are you shouting at me or are you shooting at me? Now I get how it gets it. I think you can't see it yet because it's delayed, but we got it. So shoot the barrel while it's up to get through. So I'm going to have to go all the way through here to get all the way through there. I see. All right. Well, we will continue on the trek over here. We'll just kick it on auto because we should be pretty easy. And if you look here, Athalia has the static field that's from Sophia. Oh, it's okay, Javid. If you haven't seen any of the videos where I use the static field, especially with Scrag on the Mauler team, he just literally runs everybody over and kills everybody. That static field ability is so strong. It doesn't last very long, but it's super powerful when he has it to just run people right over like a freight train. So go with this one. I like these because they actually give us something to do. That's always been the big complaint with the voyages. There's a lot of times when you go through the voyage, there's not really that much to do, or they're done pretty quick. I just did build Aziz. I have met level 30 with signature item. Probably not. Most of the heroes going to level 40, there's not much. I mean, I would do Taylene. A lot of people do the twins, but for Aziz, I wouldn't. I don't see that much of a benefit from it, especially not getting... He's a hero you're not using all the time. Depending on... If you've checked out my shell formation guides, there's a couple shells that use him that are very strong. But overall, all you're just getting is stats. So, I mean, if there's anybody better that you can use your signature items on or your emblems on, I would just go ahead and wait for the emblems. Yeah, I would focus on another hero. I'll just go for every camp that you can. Yeah, that's usually how I do it here, is take out all the camps, which we got defense, we have agility, we'll go defense. We'll see what we got. So this one looks pretty fun as well. Let's see. We'll go ahead and clean everything up. Then I would save it, because if you unlock a hero like Mezoth, that way I have enough to get him up to 30. I mean, if you're sitting on that many extra emblems, yeah, I would go ahead. But if you have a team of 5 that you're going to need, especially with a brand new hero, make sure you're saving. I believe it's 1,000. I think to get to 40 is like 1,000. Or 1,000 plus. I think it's like 1,080. Just to get from 30 to 40. Which is a ton. I mean, that's an absolute ton. Yeah, I mean, they got some good heroes. The only thing that I just wonder is what's their synergy like? I mean, without having all the heroes, especially being viable, higher levels, even people who have them, I don't see them running together. Usually they'll use 1 or 2, but not running a full team of hypogens. I'm not sure if it just they don't have much cohesion or, kind of what's going on with the team. So let's see here. Looks like this one. Well, from 30 to 40 is a big number issue. Yeah, I want to say from 30 to 40, it's over 1,000. I believe it's over 1,000 emblems from 30 to 40. So here, we're going to have to raise this up and then move it, or raise this up and this up is what I'm thinking. So I'm going to go with a guess here, but I'm guessing raise up the blue back here. Or no, there is no blue yet. So oh, there's the blue. What's going on, drone? So with both those up, so we'll shoot through here. I think I got it, Javid. I think rise those two up and then shoot it through. Let me see. I think I got it. Now lower these two down, I think. All right. So let's try. Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention to them being up or down. But now that should go through, right? All right, so that's lit up. So now we can just move that one down. Yeah, we got to move this one down first. Let's do purple. Ones like these are always fun to make a guide on because it makes it for a lot more interesting information. Well, here, what am I going to have to leave up? I'm going to have that to shoot the barrel, but how am I going to light that? Is it going to let me move this? Or is it going to tell me no because it's up? Or I wonder if it'll just let me move it and it'll drop down. Ah, that's what I thought. But if we go down here, it's going to go up there. Let's see what else we got. A red double? All right, so let's see what else we got over here for cannons. Move it to the light orange one. This one? What does this thing do? For Alexa, you can have, but yeah, this exit. So that's the exit. So this would be the entrance. Is it going to let me go up here and just go up? I'll move the yellow one down. Oh no. Finally we made it. How do we get back down? There's a one-way portal. Oh, so I see. Just hop up and then, yeah, move the yellow one down. Okay. I see what you're saying there, I think. Like so. Yeah, just a little bit to this one. Do a little loop around here. Look at Javid. How many times have you already done this, Javid? 5, 6? Sir, while the counter not getting the team I want. Don't use Almas currently on my team. Well, thank you. I love the Wilder account. Yeah, Wilders are fun. You got to kind of roll with the team that you get at the beginning. First shot, light the barrel first. With the Wilder team, just like with any of the faction teams, you just roll with what you get at first. Because even with the team, it's not the team that I want right now. It's slowly getting there, but as you get more and more and more pulls, you'll have the opportunity to build the team with what you want. What I recommend is if there's a hero you know you're not going to use, like Almas, just take him to Legendary Plus and just sit him there for the time being, knowing that he's going to be replaced or he's going to be fodder. But Almas is also one of the heroes that you can buy from the store. So that makes it very, very easy because he's ultimately going to be fodder, especially because you're buying the same heroes from the store all the time. So once I hit 5 stars on Iran, then every copy of Iran and every copy from the shop, essentially if I bought one, is going to be the same. It's just going to be fodder heroes at that point, which is where I'm getting with some of my teams. Some of the teams I almost have the 5 ascended heroes. So at that point, like I said, most of the other heroes are just going to start being fodder once I start getting first shot and light barrow. You need Rowan in full energy. Let me see. That's good. That gives me both of them, doesn't it? Fire and ice. So powerful to have both of those. Let me see. And this is, I'm sure, going to be another one-way portal. So if I go down, I can go up. I can go, so I'm going to have to go around. So let's see. So what else do we got in here? So now how are we going to light the red barrel? Let's see. So if this is up, so blue's got to go up, red's got to go up. All right, so let's put red up. There we go. So then we'll go in the one-way portal, which I think that, yeah, that's the exit. Okay. So let's go in this portal then. It looks like most of this place is pretty cleaned out. So if we have to shoot, blue has to go up. And then we'll have to go back to get the shot off here. So again, purple's going to have to go down. And then I think red's going to have to shoot all the way back for the barrel. And that's it. That'll be the full clear. Who do you currently have? Iran, Namora, Leica, Solus, and Lorzan. It's a good team. Namora, Solus. Yeah, I was thinking to light the red barrel, and then it would be Namora, Tassi, Leica, Iran, and Solus. Yeah, that is a good team. And the big thing with both of those, so now... Oh, so I'm going to have to fire it back through, is what you're saying? Now you need to shoot the first barrel across the doors and the barrel. If you want Team Iran, boss. Yeah, Iran is really good with Leica. No, wrong way. So I'm going to have to move the green down. Javid says it's wrong. Yeah, so how am I going to get... It's going to have to come through there, but it can't come through there because those got to be up to go through there. It's going to have to come through all the way back through here. That's what I thought. Able to advance. Let's hit the purple again. Thinking it's going to have to be the Babe Ruth around the world shot. But now we're going to have to move this one out of the way. Okay. Let me check this one out. The final reward is 10 faction scrolls. That's it. So you don't even get a red chest. You don't even get a choice chest. 10 faction scrolls. So I think this might be... But I think I had to move that one. Oh no! Okay. Let's move this one out of the way. And then we'll be all set. That's what I thought. I thought we had to move it. But now we know, so we'll do one more loop here. Take out the final battles, and that'll be it. So once you run it once or twice, seems like it's going to be relatively easy. Yeah. Wish it was a little better. I like the choice chest, even though they didn't have any great heroes in it last time. But it's okay, because you know what? It's better than nothing, right? Yep, I moved the purple out. I know it's got a little bit of a delay. So So we will shoot this one, and we should have that final barrel. Just like that. So now we'll go back to here. One more circle, and thank you, Javid. Then we should be able to hop over to the final little area for the final chest. I did it one time, and this was the second time. Well, thank you for helping me walk through it. Like I said, with being on vacation, I haven't looked at nothing. Didn't look at the new hero, didn't look at anything while I was out. So hopefully we don't have anything, which I'm sure they have something crazy planned for these chests that are coming up in a minute. Because I know most of the time that's how they roll. It's time for you to go to work, Javid. 10 faction scrolls will all be good. Yeah, I think one of the best things that I like is the faction scrolls. Uh-oh. No full energy. I'm not going to kill it. What is it? Oh, nice. All right, so let's see. So this is just going to be similar to the last one. So there's no way I'm going to beat this one. Not with this team. Even with my last one, it took quite a while to beat the very last team comp. Yeah. Because even me having the fully ascended hero, literally just one hit. But I think if Belinda was full, we'd have a chance. But I think here you're even going to have to... I'm going to have to bring probably AoE, more AoE, because you have Grezel doing ads, you have Baden doing ads, you have Nemisu doing totems, you have him doing, Wukong doing ads. Either that or just some super strong burst is going to be the only other option. But usually I just run it once or twice. So if I run it again next time. Yep. So that is our defeat. So there's our final chest for our scrolls. But that is the completed Trembling Highlands, short of the battle. Make sure on the last one or two ones here, you're saving up your energy, because this is kind of a long one to run through again. Yeah, I might need your Shamir again. Which if you got her, I'll go ahead and request her. Like I said, I don't think anybody in here. Plus last chest I can pick 10 faction scrolls. Yeah, I know. That was the one thing that I noticed with the last chest, is there wasn't anything good. I don't think I picked anything good out of it. So let's see, we'll go ahead. I haven't pushed any campaign in this account in quite a long time, which we were getting destroyed in here. And we're almost at the hour mark. Still got some more video editing, so we'll just go a couple more minutes. We should be able to get some of these down, though, pretty easy with the level that we're at now. And from the last event, I do have a ton of red emblems that I got out of the last event. So waiting to get Belinda up a little bit higher, that way we can use all those. And usually, like they've said with the Voyage of Wonder, is you do have 14 days. I believe this one's 14 days to complete it. So I couldn't complete the last one within the 14 day. Well, it took me like 12 days. I think it was right at a day or two left, and I finished out the very last one. But my team was much, much stronger than they are now. And I did it with Javid's help with the double ult. So I just had my ult up and ready, and I had Rose. I put Rose in and just used a double ult, and it actually took him right down. And even with that team comp, they're not going to be able to get minions up fast enough with the ult going off. So I'll probably go in the next day or two and check that out. Very excited about the new hero. He looks pretty cool. Even though I'll never have him really high enough to be usable. Which I was looking even on my main account with like Azizel or Aziz and the Hypogens, I only have them at Legendary Plus. So in all the time that I've been playing and all the time they've been out, that's as far as I have them at all right now, is just to Legendary Plus. Which this team we're going to have to change up a little bit. It worked for a while, but we're getting to the point where we definitely have to make some adjustments, have to get some heroes quite a bit stronger here. And I do love Baden with his ads. Like I said before, it's such a cool ability. I wish later game he didn't drop off so much. Just like Rezold, I used him for many of the campaign. I've ran the Lightbearers and Graveborn teams for almost all of it. And there's a point where his ads just insta-die the second they come up. That is not even worth it. You haven't pulled one yet? I pulled a couple. I think in total I've pulled my main account probably about 4. Pulled a Thalia and Taline. I just pulled my very first Taline ever, which it wasn't on my main account, but that's okay. Because I finally pulled her for the very first time. Athalia I've gotten a couple times. If you watch the last video, I actually pulled 2 copies of her in the same summoning session. Yeah, because here I don't know even who I have here. Nobody. Wukong was free. Athalia was free. So yeah, I pulled 2 copies of him on this account. So 1440, I'm not sure we're going to be able to beat this one. And this team, just like a lot of them, needs more CC. That's the big thing. Legendary Athalia and all pro. Yeah. Focus on Athalia. Focus on her until she's at least ascended, if not higher. Early game, mid game, end game, everything. I mean, use her for so much, and especially being able to buy her from the shop is absolutely huge. But if you've seen, even in chapter 27, I use her quite a bit. And that is chapter 14. Look at that. We got through it. Taline is still good at elite. Really use her when I'm stuck. Yeah, the big thing with her is, which I think this might have got stuck again. Nope. And finally, did we unlock the faction towers? Look at that. Faction towers are up. Why don't you use Rowan? Oh, in here? I don't know. I was wondering that because I did just get him up. I'll actually probably replace Namora with him just because I'm not a big fan of her. I do like Rowan a lot better. And even there, if you look, his stats didn't change at all. Not sure if we have anything. Nope. Most of the heroes on here I need to do some work with. So drop her out. Rowan, I do love. He's such a cool character. And actually, I should. See, guys, you didn't even remind me. That would have probably helped in the battle quite a bit. Because we had a lot more to get up on her. And then Rowan is getting there. Need a couple more copies. Yeah, Taline's very, very cool. The big thing with her is when you get her signature item. The signature item is the biggest thing. And if you look even here with Rowan, just swapping him in, literally all 3 of his potions are sitting there. Because we got the shields. He's got the stuns. Keeps everyone alive. Just Rowan doing his job. Yeah. Well, you figure when you look at even, any of the guild bosses, anything like that, is Rowan and twins are used for literally everything. Tailing for most of it. But Rowan and twins you have in everything because what they do essentially, which this is kind of bugged, I'm still stuck there. If you watch my video, Rowan is the energy battery and a heal, but twins do the same, but they don't do the energy like Rowan does, with just straight up energy. They do it with a haste. So as you start cycling through, you can actually go faster and faster with how fast your heroes can cast their ultimate abilities. Couple that with a hero like Rose, where you can again increase the frequency that you can cast ultimate abilities, where if you're casting double ult in a row, with the haste that they provide and with the energy battery, they can cast faster and faster, which is just crazy when it comes to scaling and how much they can put out. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, using her on top, and a lot of times I put her behind the main tank. And again, that's just kind of dependent on who I'm fighting. Because these are the areas. So these two areas, the 3 and 4, will always attack this guy. So as long as this guy can hold the line, or depending who's here, because right now we have this warrior here, but when they run like 3 support or something like that up front, you can swap somebody out. That way you're not just focusing on a support hero that's not going to make a difference. That's why I always say know the heroes that you're fighting against, because it does make such a huge difference with the formation. And if you've seen my videos, like the Greyborn video with Nara, always swapping out Nara's position, swapping out Rowan's position, because he can off tank depending what he needs to, or even how Rose drops back to be with Belinda right in the back. Yeah, the RTR. And anytime that you're fighting burst is when I usually drop Rose out to add another support for a lot more of the kind of damage mitigation. But if I'm fighting just a regular combat where they're running 2 tanks, I usually always run Rose, because that way it'll give Belinda the ability to just absolutely destroy targets fast. But some of the combinations that I've seen are Rowan with the twins, running with either Aziz, which is super powerful, or some people run her with Pharrell and Mahira, where Mahira does the AoE ultimate mind control on the whole team. You can actually cycle it through so fast that the team is almost mind controlled the entire time. Good night, buddy. Yeah, I'm about done here too. So I can get up with the kids tomorrow. But some really good progression in the campaign. And again, throwing in Rowan. I mean, I know he's at Legendary here, but once you unlock his signature item, as far as signature items are concerned, and thank you, Javid, for lending me the Shimira. As far as signature items are concerned, he probably has the best in the game, just because of the energy regen. Is when your hero hits 600, you can actually drink the potion with his SI 30 and it'll bump you up to 1,000. Cast your ultimate, and I want to see. Right now we'll save that. I want to do light bears. We'll stick with light bears. And Stargazer's not open yet, so very, very cool. Voyage of Wonders was cool. Good to see the King's Tower is open. Make sure you're doing your voyage. It'll probably be up usually within, I think, the week. It's usually up. Here's of Vesperia are on the way. Big event that I don't do very much in. It's just a PvP event. They just give you a few stones. Usually get a few elite stones out of there, which are good. But for all of these accounts, as far as I can ever go is just the regular stones. So usually just getting the regular, but the hero essence is worth it as well as the gold. And if you do like the PvP aspect of it, great to pick up. Main team is Chimera, Lucius, Legendary Rowan, Rosaline, and Fox. Have Melinda now, and she drops too fast. So I swapped her with Chimera. Yep, JD, this is the test server. Belinda just takes a little bit of time to get up. As long as you can protect her, Chimera is very, very strong, and she'll carry you usually to about chapter 20, 22. I know people have pushed her farther, 24, 26. But overall damage for damage is Belinda will outdamage Chimera in the long run. And that's just because of how she cycles. The ability to buff the rest of the team, her AoE ability with not only her attack, but with her ultimate ability as well. So there'll be a point where Belinda will out DPS Chimera, and that's where a lot of people actually backline her. Because the team that I run, if you've seen my Lightbearer team, which I know I don't have the latest video up, but I run Rose in the front. This is my combination right here. And then I don't think I have Folks on this. But then right down here, I just put Folks. Have a good day, Javid. Have a good day at work. But this is kind of the standard combination. Like I said, you can deviate from this combination a little bit depending on what you need on what team comp. But the same with here is you can drop out her and you can put in Chimera, just the same. Chapter 23, she starts to fall off and can't tank anymore. Yeah, and that's what a lot of people have said is her survivability is not what it used to be. But Belinda's a much better option, especially because Rose protects her with her added defense when you unlock Rose's signature item. Rosaline to Ascended, kind of excited. Yeah, once you start getting Rose up higher and higher, she has a direct relationship into who she follows. So she'll give them more defense, and she has defensive ability. So essentially here is Rose will move up to this position with Chimera. The tank follows them, so they'll actually go right up. This attacker attacks them. It makes this 4 position here will actually go on the tank on the bottom. So you only have 2 heroes to really deal with. So once you take out the tank that's in the front, which in this case Hogan, this one is really easy to take out. Usually it's really squishy, and that's why I said depending on the team composition that you're fighting, because if this was another tank, let's say Lucius was up here, just swap your guys down here. That way she's taking out Arden now instead of taking out Leica. So depending where they're at, even a lot of times where if there's 2 heavy tanks here, is swapping Rowan up front or even swapping someone else out for Folks. Yeah, plus Belinda gives the full faction bonus. So even here a lot of times is where I'll swap in Athalia or I'll swap in Pharrell. Are kind of the 2 to swap in. Especially Athalia will keep the faction bonus or at least the 3-2. I have a question. Should I reset Chimera to get Rosaline to 240? Have her follow Belinda? I mean, that's the combination that I use because Chimera, like I said, will drop off. So having Rosaline follow Belinda is super powerful. And also looking when you're running Folks, so I wish I had a Folks here. But when you're running Folks in this position is even if you run a campaign stage that you run once or twice, seeing who he confines, because he's going to confine 90% of the time the exact same hero. So that's a hero you don't have to worry about because you can alter the formation that you have here depending on where your heroes are at or who he's going to coffin. So if I know this guy's going to be coffined or if I know this guy's going to be coffined, of course, swap your DPS to the top because once this guy goes into confine with Folks, Leica is going to be 100% is going to be the next target right here for Rose and Belinda. So they're going to go straight to them if Hogan is being confined. So it's kind of the similar way, again, to know your opponents and see kind of how they're set up. Yeah, Nara's really good at it. Falks is really good at it. Athalia's really good at it. The new Lightbearer hero, I heard, is really superb at it, which I don't think I have her here either. So, unfortunately, don't have her either. But at this point, it's already been an hour, guys. It's 11 o'clock. Very excited to see the new computer up and running and working well. Absolutely no problems with it today. Just got it in earlier this week, so I'm going to continue pushing the faction towers here. Always, always, always push the faction towers as far as you can. My team is Lucius, Grezel, frontline, Chimera, Rosline, and Belinda backline. See, there you have way too much DPS and not enough CC. So you have 2 tanks, you have 2 damage dealers, and you have Rosline, which follows the damage dealer. So she's damage pretty much the same. I mean, even swapping out either Chimera, probably Chimera for a Rowan, or even swapping out Chimera for a Falks will make a very, very big difference. Because you need the CC aspect of it. If you can take one of their most powerful heroes and lock that hero down, essentially that's exactly what you want to do. I'm going to have to drop some of these heroes in the Resonating Crystal, but we'll do that in just a minute. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good heroes, but there's a lot of other options as well. Which even level 1 of the faction tower, we're going to get destroyed because they're all naked and they don't have anything on them. But we might get it down. It's going to be close. Yeah, sticking with light bears. I mean, light bears are very strong. Just always a solid team to stick with. And a lot of times with my light bear team is I don't use Rose. So a lot of times I actually swap Rose out for additional CC, or even running Pharrell with Falks, because if you look at the library, which we got a bunch more points there, the Ranger tree. So a lot of people will run, try it out. So a lot of people will run Pharrell and Falks with Athalia because those 3 combination get all the Ranger bonuses. So Rangers do get more dodge and more haste, which in turn are more energy so they can cycle through faster. And the new hero as well, just adding the Ranger tree. That's why the support tree and the Ranger tree are the 2 that people really focus on. I know. And Iran's got absolutely nothing here that I don't think. Like I said, I haven't played this account in a little bit. Oops. I think that used gems. Oh, no. Oh, look at it. No quantity. Use gems. It did use gems. That's okay. It's late. Yeah, Iran's pretty cool. But I hope you guys enjoy the live stream. I like doing the live streams. It's a lot easier. So let me know in the comments what you guys think, what you guys want to see with the test server. It's cool to see the new content, the new voyage. Pretty easy to get through as long as you're saving some energy for the very last couple chests on the last boss. Just like the last one, absolutely just destroyed us. But I'm going to sign off tonight. I'm going to get some sleep. And as always, thank you guys for watching.